Alright guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 tips for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, and I promise you no other YouTuber has recommended these 10 tips. I've been working on this video for a very long time. I've done a lot of research to make sure I haven't mentioned anything that's already been mentioned. We're going to cover some of the best time-saving tips that will save you hours and hours of time and a huge headache, and many mistakes that people are very likely to make if they go into Wrath of the Lich King Classic blind. And if you watch this video, you won't make these mistakes. So, for my first top tip, if you have a wife, immediately divorce her. You have absolutely no time for a relationship for the Wrath of the Lich King Classic launch. True gamers don't waste time on such trivial things when there's levels and gold to grind. Why have another sentient being walking around the house telling you to do chores in real life when you can do chores in the real game world, which are far more important, like doing the Sons of Hodor questline to unlock all of your shoulder enchants? And secondly, why on earth would you want to get married anyway? Do you like the impending doom of total financial instability? Oh no, I forgot, sorry, you're both in love with each other, so nothing bad is ever going to happen. And if you have any children left over around the house, and you can't enslave them on an alt account to farm Eternals and Wintergrass for gold, then it's straight to the orphanage, I'm afraid. Time spent having to feed children and take them to school so that they can gain an education and actually add value to their lives, that is valuable time spent farming badges on your pre-raid best in slot gear. But hot tip guys, if you can enslave your children, then it's probably best to make them all play Protection Paladin so that they can instance farm Burning Crusade dungeons for really good gold. Now, if you have a job, you need to quit it. At this point, you're probably thinking I'm being fairly unreasonable, divorcing my wife and abandoning my children. I mean, fair enough, I can do that, but I actually do need money to pay for the World of Warcraft subscription and the electricity to run my computer. But don't worry, I've totally got you covered. All you have to do is become a YouTuber or streamer. Now, you may be thinking it's going to take ages for me to get big enough to make a living out of it, but don't worry, I'm going to give you a super secret YouTuber trick to get loads of views and subs. All you have to do is fabricate an incentive for people to subscribe to your channel and take advantage of the general ignorance of the average player base. The best way to do this is to pretend that Blizzard are giving you fake beta keys to give away on your channel and that they have to subscribe in order to enter the giveaway.
But first, we are doing a special Wrath of the Lich King beta key giveaway soon, so if you want to be entered for a chance to win, make sure you like this video and you are subscribed to the channel for when we start giving them away to subscribers only.
People aren't going to know that there isn't any beta keys in existence for Wrath of the Lich King Classic and that Blizzard never actually ever planned to do them. Plus, most people don't know the rules, so you can just say that people have to subscribe even though they don't. Now, if that doesn't work, you can be a total scumbag, right, and gate some of your content behind a subscription, like for instance an extra video or an extra written guide. But they have to subscribe in order to gain access to that guide. By the way guys, if you're looking for a really good 25 quest route for the Wrath of the Lich King launch, if you subscribe to my channel and go to the description of that video, there's a really good 25 quest prep list. Just be sure to subscribe so you can actually get access to that guide. Now, speaking of subscriptions and follows, this is another really good trick. So if you are following any other YouTuber or fake content creator, Twitch streamer, who isn't me, then you need to immediately unsub and follow all of them because they are all total shit. And then all you have to do is subscribe to me instead, and I totally didn't say that to get every single React Andy on Twitch to react to my video for loads of views. I didn't do that at all, I absolutely promise.
I mean, if you sub to MetaGoblin, he will write your name on a tea bag and literally teabag it.
Now, during the Wrath of the Lich King launch, obviously everyone watching this video will be gaming straight for a minimum of 30 hours, so eating and drinking healthily is very important, but you also want to save as much time as possible. So my pro tip is, instead of spending time manually eating Doritos like some caveman, blend them into your monster in a NutriBullet, and then all you have to do is drink them. If you're looking for the best monster flavour, you definitely want the Monster Ripper. It's the best flavour in the world. But the problem is, if you run out of Monster and Doritos, you definitely need a backup plan. Now, credit goes to Mike the Kebab King for this tip, since what he does during expansion launches is he has the kebab shop on speed dial. Now, for those millennials out there who don't know what speed dialing is because you haven't talked to anyone on the phone in your entire life because you're afraid of human interaction with strangers, just keep a tab open for Just Eat or whatever the American equivalent is. I presume it's Uber Eats. you can actually save orders and just keep ordering the same thing over and over again to save time. Or what you could do is just order the same order 20 times and then wrap them up in tinfoil and put them in the fridge for later. Now, another thing that's going to waste loads and loads of time on a RAF launch is going to the toilet. So what you can do is hire your mum to be your personal toilet assistant. Mums are great at doing this job because, you know, they're used to cleaning up your feces. They did it when you were a baby. I can't really think of any other person that would be comfortable with touching your turds apart from maybe Andrew Tate, because I heard he's really seriously desperate for a job right now. Now, this tip is exclusively for the Frost Death Knights out there because Blizzard have actually left an unintentional exploit in the game. What you do is you go to your talent menu, you press the Unholy Presence looking icon, and then you respec. Now, let's get serious just for a second now. So many people obsess about being a good player in World of Warcraft, and they take it very, very seriously. We min-max every little detail in the game when it comes to tuning your class and your raid setup. But the true Gigachad mindset for playing World of Warcraft is being an authentic player, not a good player. If you truly want to get most out of a game and the most nostalgic experience possible, you need to unkeybind all of your spells. Be honest, I bet half of you didn't keybind your spells back in the day. Go back to clicking if you truly want to experience this game properly in its purest, most beautiful form. And you can take this a little step further. Sod your £500 MSI 2K monitor, get yourself a crappy, cheap 720p monitor. The game looks exactly like it did back in the day and it's absolutely glorious and beautiful. And to be honest guys, I'm actually being serious about this. Back when I used to have my old PC at my ex's house, I had this really bad 720p monitor that I got from my dad's girlfriend. And just so I wouldn't miss raid nights when I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, I would actually play on this monitor. And for some reason, playing on a 720p monitor was just super cozy and nostalgic. I think since the revolution of HD monitors, we've really forgotten what old monitors used to look like. And I don't know why, but I really weirdly enjoyed playing WoW on an old monitor. Just don't ask me why. You know, I am really, really weird. I'm still wondering whether the royal family is a waste of oxygen or not. Hello fellow MetaGoblin fans, Prince Charles here. I'm sorry to have to tell you that I've just sent a KH-55 air missile strike to MetaGoblin's peasant flat in the north of England for treasonous statements towards the Crown. If anyone else has any other treasonous things to say to the Crown, this is what I have to say to you. F*** your mother, f*** your sister, but most of all, f*** our complaints about the increased cost of living.